Hi, welcome. This example is to show you how to use SumIF function as well as the array SumIF function. Okay, what is the difference between the simple SumIF function formula and SumIF function used in array formula? Okay, so now what I have here is the product, a set of products and their respective sales. These products may appear more than once as a transaction, and the respective sales are given here. Okay, similarly what I have here is the about 277 products are there here. Okay, and their respective sales are there. So my objective is to get for each individual product what is the total sales. Okay, so this total sales I'm going to arrive using two different ways. One is a simple SumIF function formula, and other one is the array SumIF formula. What I'm going to have it here is total sales. Okay, total sales using a SumIF. This is also total sales, but I'm going to use the array formula. You can see here that okay, what you can see here, I have the master list of products here, and each product I want to know the total sales. For example, for Alice Mutton, what is my total sales is all the transactions together of Alice Mutton. Okay, so what I have is Alice Mutton, sum of 22,459. that one I want it to be here. Similarly for any seed syrup, then Boston crab meat, for every single item I want the total sales. Okay, how can I do this one using a simple SumIF function? Okay, SumIF, I have a range. What is my range? I want to where the criteria I'm going to apply. I'm going to apply on product name or the sales name. I'm going to apply it on the product name because I want to check the product name Alice Mutton or not. So the range is going to be where in which column I am going to apply the criteria. Okay, so which is nothing but the product names. Okay, fine. And then what is the criteria is going to be, I want to check it whether this cell, okay, whether it is Alice Mutton or not. The value of the value I want to check it. Okay, the criteria value, okay, which is nothing but a D2 cell. Okay, then what is the sum range? Okay, if this condition satisfies, what I am doing, where I am going to do the sum, in what column I am going to use it for sum. That column is sum range, that is nothing but the sales. Okay, now I close the bracket. So what happens here is I have a product names, a range, then the D2 column, which value I want to check it, the criteria, then finally the sum range. Okay, when I enter, then you see it is 22,459, which is nothing but the sum of sales of Alice Mutton, which is 22,459. okay, here. So this way what I can do, I can keep doing for all the every single item of this master list, and seed syrup and so on. How can I do? I can just move on to the next cell shift the formula. But before shifting, I must be very careful that when I shift, the product list range also going to shift, also the sum range is also going to shift. So for that, what I need to do, I must use the $sign. I don't want to shift the ranges. Or in other words, you can also create defined names and do the same. Okay, but what in this example I use it dollar, so that I don't want to shift the ranges. Similarly for the sum range. Okay, if I use dollar, it won't shift, it will just fix the range without shifting. But the D2 cell, the value criteria value needs to be changed to D3. That is okay, it can shift. Okay, so I change. Okay, now see the range is fine, but D3 D2 becomes D3. Okay, and so on. So this is the way you can use all the sales for every single item in the master list. Okay, so what happens here is that the SumIF function does, it takes the range, this range, and the product range, and compares with the criteria. It does the criteria, apply the criteria on it. If every individual item, okay, if that criteria comes true value, then it will add summing of the sales here. Okay, so this is what happening here. Okay, this is the simple SumIF function. Okay, but here the same function is applied again and again for every cell value, which is D2 to D26. Okay, about 25 values. Okay, what is the overall sum? Okay, 428,101. Okay, this is fine. So this is the way you can use the simple SumIF function. Okay, what is array SumIF function? That means when I am using a SumIF function as an array, how can I arrive the same result? Okay, now I will show you how to use it. Before that, for a single SumIF function, what you are getting, the result is going to be in a single cell. But in an array SumIF function, what you are going to do is that you are going to get a array of outputs. For array of outputs, what you need to do is that you select the output cells, because you are going to send the same the range, and the criteria is no more one cell. You are going to send a range of criteria. If you are confused with this dollar signs here, I will suggest we will also make this one as a name. Okay, formulas. Okay, otherwise right click, define a name, which is nothing but a product list. Okay, similarly this array I make it as sales. Okay, sales. Okay, here this part I want this part is nothing but product list. The name already defined for the the list. This part is nothing but sales. I want to add the sales. Okay, then I just okay, now I think it is more understandable format that I have some if product list, apply the criteria D2 on some product list, and finally sum the range sales. Okay, now you have a product list and you have a sales list, but the criteria is only one single cell for the master list. Okay, criteria, and also you want to do it for first D2, D3 and so on, which is nothing but this set. So now what I am going to do is I am going to check this one as a criteria list. Okay, define name as criteria list. So instead of sending each individual element, I am going to send the D2 as a criteria list, whole set of array, okay, of the criteria. Okay, then if I send this one the criteria list inside, what is going to be, it is going to return with the array of output. It's not going to be only one, because you are sending a criteria whole list. It is going to take one element at a time and compare and find the total sales. Similarly, you are going to have a set of sales. Okay, so that array you want to put it, you cannot put it in one cell, so you must select first what is your output cells. Okay, my output cells are from here to here. Okay, because it is equivalent of equivalent number of criteria list. Okay, now after selecting the output cells, click the first cell which is active. Now you write the formula. What is your formula? SumIF range is your product list, criteria is criteria list, which is nothing but this criteria list. Finally your addition, where do you want to do the sum in the sales, which is nothing but sales. So your defined names will have this kind of square boxes. Okay, sales, close the bracket. Okay, after you have written the criteria, what you need to do is you need to press Control Shift Enter to tell the Excel that you are writing a array formula. It is no more a single formula, it is multi-cell array formula. So you have to press Control Shift and Enter. Okay, once I press Control Shift Enter, it shows the individual value. Okay, it encloses the formula with braces. Whenever you see a formula with the braces, you will know that it is a array formula entered in that cell. Okay, it is the not one cell, it is going to be a set of cells. Okay, now you can see the whole list of total sales is given as a array. Okay, so that value is similar to the exactly whatever we have done it in every single cell. Okay, now we did it in array of cells, that's why it is called array formula. Okay, so this is the answer for the whole total sales for every product here. Okay, so now you can see the total of this. You can see the exactly the same. What is the sum of this column? Also 428,101. You can see here. Okay, so this is the way you can work on total sales by SumIF function as well as the array function. Okay, this is the difference how to write SumIF function in a simple formula as well as SumIF function in an array formula. Okay, hope this example is clear to you. If you have any doubts or suggestions or comments, please kindly feel free to write it down on the comment section, so that it will help me to improve my videos. As well as please subscribe to my channel. It will be a good encouragement for me to upload more videos. And also you have any suggestions also, you give it there. Hope this video is helpful to you, and God bless you.